There we go.
What's your name, Ms.Julie?
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, good, good. I can hear you too. Awesome. All right.
That is surprising me.
What is it?
Just eat bars.
Yesterday it was
Yesterday was eat, so that's why I got a bit.
Oh, how nice. What did you get? What's in there?
It's a bag, but there are a lot of stuff.
Oh,
in it.
cute. Sparkly. Okay.
Yeah, and a watermelon.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Ooh, that's good. I like that. Princess notebook. That's awesome. Yeah. Who do you?
That's why I got.
Yeah, and you got your beautiful henna on your hand. Hold up your hand. No, look at your on your hand. Yeah, I saw the beauty. It looks beautiful. I love that.
Not that. It's a henna.
Yeah, henna. Yeah. Does your mother do that for you? Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Does your sister have it too?
My sister has a bag one. It's a number 2. So
Number 2.
so silly, but she has each one with her favorite color.
Oh, fun. So did you see your family yesterday? Did you see some friends and family? Or
I did see a Khadija.
oh, that's good. Did you dress all fancy yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, I bet you looked so nice, and I bet you had a great day. Where are the other 2 girls at? Let me send them a message here. Where are the other 2 girls?
We need a paintbrush today.
Yes, we're doing water paint today.
I don't know why we need a new brush. We have a lot of brush right now.
Oh, lucky you. I always lose mine. So we're doing the water paint, the bee. You should have a picture of a bee in you should have a model. Hold up the picture you have. Because I have a different one. Yeah, that's a good one with the flower. It's very beautiful. I have one too, but my picture is a white flower. So I'm gonna make my flower yellow. Oh, here's Annalise. Oh, good. Here's Annalise.
But I didn't know you had a white flower already.
Oh, yeah? Oh, Annalise is eating a green apple, my favorite. Okay. And then, oh, Ayat, I had sent you an email. Did you have this? 'Cause we're doing this today, the math.
Yes.
You have this one too? Okay, good. So, you see those numbers? You're going to need, yeah, Annalise is holding hers up. Good job. You got it. Okay, good job. You have it. So, Ayat, you're going to need 5 colors. Do you have 5 crayons or 5 markers by you?
There's 5 different colors.
You have 5 colors? Because we're going to, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to need 5. Actually, it looks like 4. 4 colors. We're going to color, we're going to do this math today. Oh, you have pencils. Oh, I always forget. I always forget to use colored pencils. You have different colors there? You have green, a reddish, purple, awesome. Brown. Good. All right, let's put this to the side. I'm not sure if Andrea's coming today. Maybe she's busy today. All right, that's fine. All right, first one on the screen was Ayat. There is a friend who's here today. Ayat is her name. Oh, A-Y-A-T, A-Y-A-T, A-Y-A-T. We're happy Ayat's here today.
Four colors.
There is a friend who's here today. Annalise is her name. A-D-E-L-I-S-E. 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 We're happy Annalise is here today. Okay, girls. So, hold on. I can't hear you, Ayat.
Today is church. Tomorrow was church. Today is 14.
Very good. Yesterday was 13. 13. Today is May 14. Oh, look, it's got a bumblebee on it, and it's purple, my favorite color. So we are wrapping up our bumblebee unit today. Yesterday we just talked a little bit about the bumblebee, and we did our what's it called? Our bumblebee diagram picture. So we labeled the parts of the. We did this yesterday, Ayat. So if you want to do this later on this afternoon, we worked on our writing yesterday. We labeled the bumblebee yesterday. So that was fun. All right. What was our letter, guys? What was our letter? Can you believe? Can you guys believe we are on the last letter of the alphabet? Oh my goodness. Yes. Z is the last letter of the alphabet. Now, does anyone remember a Z word before I remind you?
Do you remember?
Do you have a Z word, Ayat?
Yes.
Oh, bless you there, Ayat. Yes, Ayat. What Z word do you remember?
The for zebra.
Very good. Zebra was one of our words. I'm going to write it down here. Show you how it looks. You don't have to write it if you don't want to. We're just reviewing. Z-E-B-R-A. Annalise, what was your word that you have, that you remember?
What word starts with Z?
Mommy, I think we'll be safe if we do the project. Zebra.
This one, Annalise said that's her word, zebra. Do you remember any more? What did you just say? I heard something. 0, yes, the number 0, which is in a lot of ones. It says 1 and 0 is 10, 2 and 0 is 20, 3 and 0 is 30. 0 starts with our Z letter. Z-E-R-0. So first one we have a zebra. 0. Girls, here's a place you can visit where you see animals. What is this one?
Zoo.
Zoo. Can you write that for me? It's a simple word. Z-O-O.
Zoo.
Zoo is an easy one to write because there's only
So beautiful babies. Okay.
How do you spell zoo?
Annalise, have you been to the zoo before?
Little C and 2 O's.
Very good, Annalise. Little Z and 2 O's. Lowercase z and 2
She's
O's.
asking, have you been to a zoo?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Has probably not for a while though, right? We all been home.
Daddy said one of the was my daddy friend.
Oh, okay. What animals do you like to see at the zoo? Who likes to? Yeah, the giraffes are pretty fun. Ayat, what animal do you see at the zoo? Who likes the bears? Anyone seen the polar bears or the brown bears?
No, me.
Sometimes they're sleeping. Look at this one, shows a rhinoceros. Rhinoceros. Okay, now who remembers the pretty flower that I held up the picture? There's zoo.
Oh, senior minute. Say it, repeat.
Zinnia.
No,
Zinnia. Zinnia. Look at the beautiful. I like this pink one. I know they have different colors. The pink one is my favorite color. It looks bright pink.
And the purple one is my favorite color.
Oh, me too. That is my #1 favorite. Yes. I don't have, yeah, they look beautiful. Zinnia. See how it has lowercase z? It has I-N-N-I-A. Zinnia. Very good. Now, you wrote it? Awesome, Ayat. Now remember, guys, don't worry, there's not a lot of Z words, but it's good to pick out the letter Z in the words that in the books and stuff you read. So you may not find a lot of words that start the first letter Z, but you can look for the letter. You can look when you're driving in your car. You can look on signs on the road for the letter Z. And you know what? You guys are super smart. You guys can do it. You know all your letters. All right. We are done with letter Z. Yes, Ayat? What would you like to tell me?
Book and book. Like my book that I read of alphabet, they say A for apple, B for ball, the C for cat. They have letters and they even start with Z. And Z is for bag. I got you.
Z for here, I'm gonna show you my ABC book right here. Here's my ABC book. Let's see what the last page has of my ABC book. The last page of mine has, look, Z for zebra, and it shows you how to make the letter Z with your finger. And then if I open the flap, it shows Z for zipper. Zipper. If you have to wear a jacket, it may have a zipper on it. How is everyone's weather? How's your weather today? Is it good? Do you have to wear a jacket today?
Little chill.
No.
It is by my house. It's a little chilly by my house too. I'm gonna probably have to wear, if I have to go out today.
My house today is sunny.
Sunny. I'm glad you have sun. Me too. I have sun today also. All right, girls, we are gonna work on some math. Now, this isn't gonna be hard numbers, but it's gonna be a new way to do the math. So we're gonna use this paper I sent you with the bees and the flowers. You're gonna need 4 colors of crayon or marker or pencil. 4 colors. And on the bottom there are 4 pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna do 4 colors. I have my green, I have my blue, I have my black, and where did my other one go? Oh, good job, Ayat. Where's my red? I need my red. Okay, red. I'm gonna use red. 4 colors. Yes.
Pink.
Okay, but listen, friends, only use 4. Okay, we're only gonna pick 4 colors because we're doing something with numbers, and each number we're gonna do a different color. All right, first thing we're gonna do, girls, is look at the top picture. You see the bees and the flowers? Look at your picture, Ayat. Look at yours. So this is called graphing. These are the rectangles at the bottom. We are going to, oops, Miss Julie's messing up here. All right, my paint's over here for the painting. Okay, so look, we have to look at them and we're gonna count. So let's start with this bumblebee on the bottom. The first one, see how many of that bumblebee smiling are on the top. And then you're gonna pick a color. So I'm looking for the bumblebee. 1, 2,
How many are in this
3.
one? This one has a smile like this.
Yeah, look for the, we have to look for the details.
Pick color.
So my first bee here
Look at this one.
is
Now
the one
pick
I'm
one color.
doing. Ayat, did you count?
This one and this
Okay,
one.
put a little mark so you know. So that's what? 1,
2, 3, 4.
4. Got
Good
4?
job. Good. I got 4 too for
Okay.
that first bee smiling.
So
So
how many do you have?
we have,
color?
we have to color 4 rectangles.
Where are you gonna stop?
Up to number 4.
Up. You gotta go up.
Ayat, do you hear what we're doing?
So put a line.
No, the first bee with the smiley face has 4. There's 4 of them up here. You can color them or circle them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna color 1 box, 1 rectangle, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna color up to the number 4. So Miss Julie's gonna color all 4 of those rectangles in with my marker. I'm using 1 color per picture. So the next color, the next picture of the flower, I'm gonna pick a different, okay. You counted the flower, Ayat? You did 5 for the, hold on.
These are 4.
The first one is 4. There were 4 of these smiling bumblebees in the picture, okay?
Mine were 4, and then after the 4, and then I just put the yellow pencil.
Okay, so now we're doing the flower. How many flowers are there? I'm gonna choose blue marker for my second picture. 1, 2. Did you find 2 also, Annalise? Oops, Annalise, I think you're muted. You're a little loud. Okay. Annalise, did you find 2 flowers?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna color. Very good, Ayat. We're gonna color 2 rectangles. 1, 2.
Stop there.
1, 2. Yes, and then you stop. This is called graphing, girls. Graphing. The new way to do different type of math. Good job, Ayat. Pick another color now, Ayat. I'm gonna use green for my next one.
Okay.
The next one
Now
is
look at
the
how
girl.
many are
The girl bumblebee. She's got a bow in her hair. I'm gonna use red. My God, orange is red. Okay, so
you gonna
1, 2,
No. You look at the picture and then you count.
4,
5.
So it's
5.
1, 2, 3,
Marker.
4, 5. So you're gonna color all of this.
Yes. Did you hear that, Ayat? You're gonna color all 5 of the boxes, all 5 of the rectangles. The whole row. When it's a whole row of rectangles, it's called a full column or row or graph. We're doing graphing. We are measuring, we're counting using the rectangles. We're using the rectangles as our number. This is good for you guys, good practice. All right, now we have 1 picture left at the bottom. This is called the what? The honeycomb. To find in the bee's home, in the bee's hive.
Yeah.
So how many are there?
How many do you have?
1, 2,
Gonna color
How
one,
many
two.
Ayat?
Right here, you're gonna stop it.
Two.
Okay?
Okay,
One.
2. So only color 2 rectangles. 2
Okay, there you-
rectangles. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good job. All right, guys. One, 2. All right. Let me see. Hold it up. Awesome work, girls. Awesome work. All right, we're gonna do one more. So flip it over. We're gonna make our own. Flip it over. We're gonna use simple. We're gonna make our own. All right, so I'm gonna flip mine over too. And we are going to, where'd my eraser go? Okay, hold on, I got my eraser. Now, everybody in front of you. You've got pencils in front of you? Annalise, what do you have in front of you? Do you have anything? What is that? Is that marker? What? Oh,
Glitter.
glitter glue. You are fancy again. Oh man, Ayat. Okay, so Ms. Julie's gonna hold up some items, okay? And we'll use some of Ayat's too. All right. Everybody look at, I'm gonna use my black marker. All right, we're gonna write, Ms. Julie has, okay. All right, Ayat, how many glitter glues do you have?
One.
You just have one. All right, everybody write the number 1 at the bottom of your paper. I'm gonna show you what we're doing. We're making our own graph. I'm gonna write the number 1. Okay? All right, now we're gonna make one rectangle. Annalise, you're gonna show something too, Annalise, okay? Make one rectangle and color it in. Color one rectangle at the bottom. Ayat had 1 glitter glue, okay? Now I'm gonna switch colors. Ms. Julie has 2 markers. 2. So we're gonna write the number 2 next to number 1 at the bottom. Okay, I'm writing. Hold on, Ayat. You can show it in 1 minute. Okay. Now, Annalise,
Yeah.
how many rectangles would we make now? Look at my number on the bottom here. I wrote blue number 2. How many rectangles would we make? Annalise, I'm gonna make 2 rectangles. Ayat, let's make 2 rectangles to match the number 2. 2 rectangles. Look at that. See, I made 2 rectangles and I'm gonna color them in. 2. We're making our own graph. Okay.
Right.
Annalise, it's your turn. Annalise, it's your turn. Do you have anything with 3? Do you have 3 of something near you, Annalise? Annalise, can you hold up 3 of something? Look in front of you. Do you have 3? Hold on. Okay, you can be next, Ayat. Annalise, do you have 3?
With what?
I don't know. Look in front of you. You have anything? You have 3? You can count to 3? You have 3 crayons? Hold up 3 for me.
I have 3 crayons.
Okay, hold them up. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Let's make 3 rectangles now. 1, 2, 3. We're making our own graph. We're using 1 rectangle box to represent an item. I had 1. Now we have 2 and 3. The next one, okay, hold on. Ayat's gonna have a bigger number. Ayat, our last one we're doing, Ayat, is what number? How many do you have?
whatever I have number, I will show you. I just turned
Let's count them.
white.
Yeah, how many is that? Let's count. Make a pile.
But
1. Yep. 2. 3. 4. 5. Yep. 6. 7. Is that 7? Okay, 7. Okay. 8. Oh my, you have way more. Okay, 8. 9. Okay.
whoa.
Yeah, whoa was right. 9, 10. Okay, we're stopping at 10. All right. So everybody write a number. Oh, and 11. Okay, we can do 11. Write a number 11 at the bottom of your paper. That's
I think I can do.
Yeah.
We're supposed to do 10. We are supposed to do 6. We're supposed to do 4.
yeah. Well, you count. No, we're working on bigger numbers. We can do 10 or 11. Okay, I'm gonna write 11. At least write 11. 1 and 1. And then we're gonna do 11 rectangles. Then we'll be done with this. This is good math practice. This is we made our own graph. Okay, so 11 rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whoa, Miss Julie's out of room on her paper. 11 rectangles. Whoa. So the rectangles show the largest number. So for our thing today, our largest number was 11. That will show the largest number of items. 11 glitter glues. 11 glitter glues. Okay. And then the next biggest number was 3. But 11 is much larger. 11 is much larger than 3. And you can see that by the rectangles we drew. This was we were practicing our graphing. You guys know? We were practicing graphing. Now, there's our number. See how it gets bigger? Largest number.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Stop at 11. That was the number. Good job. Good job.
Look how many things.
Yeah, you did awesome. Great job with our graphing, girls. Okay, we're
I
going to
did
do
11. I did 11. 1, 2,
You did
3.
awesome. All right, Ayat, awesome job. We're done with our numbers for now.
That's a lot.
Is it? Ooh, it looks nice. You see?
Yes.
Looks awesome. Okay, we're gonna do our painting now, girls. So today's water painting is supposed to be the bumblebee. Does everyone have their picture? Did you have your picture, your bumblebee, Annalise? Ayat's got her. Yeah, it's got a yellow flower. It looks very good. So,
I got the paper.
okay. Do you have water paint today? Are you gonna water paint with us, the bumblebee?
I got real paint.
Real paint, even better. You can use whatever you want today. So we're gonna do our water paint. Oh yeah, it's not water paint. That's what it is. Water paint, where you dip the brush like this, like me. Like I do. All right. Now.
People have water paint.
Yeah, and this too. Okay, so Miss Julie's picture looks a little bit different than yours, but I think I'll make a yellow flower on mine too. So your first thing is, who's gonna draw theirs out with a pencil or a pen? Or are you gonna draw it first, or are you gonna just start painting?
Draw.
Okay, I have a pencil here. I might draw mine first. I might draw my bee. Okay, the bee has 3 parts: the head, the abdomen, and the thorax. So maybe you want to start with 3 ovals. If you don't know how to draw a bumblebee, look at your picture. Look at your picture of your bee on your flower. And however you make it is all right. Everyone's is going to look different. So I'm going to make the middle, and I'm going to make the head, the abdomen, and the thorax. then bumblebees have what? What do they have? Wings, right? How do they fly? They have wings.
Love it.
You're gonna draw it too? Okay, this is called, yeah,
I'm not really good
this
at
is
drawing.
planning out your art. If you draw it first, thinking about what parts the bumblebee has. I'm gonna show you how mine looks so far.
It's a bumblebee. You're gonna do
This
it.
is the shapes I drew. Good job, Ayat. It's a little small. You gonna make a lot of bumblebees on your paper? Are you gonna make a bunch of bumblebees on your paper, Ayat?
It's a bumblebee. What are you doing?
Doing the grass.
Okay.
Okay. And then what else do the bumblebees have? Antenna. They have antenna on their head. And then they have stripes. So now I think I'm gonna start painting mine because I'm done with the
Okay.
drawing. So go ahead and start painting whenever you want. I think I'm drawing a flower around my bumblebee, just like the picture.
No, what? The bumblebee is carrying the pollen.
Oh,
Okay, you guys, now with water paint, you need water to dip your brush in. So remember that. If you're using water paint, you need water.
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna trace my lines that I drew.
The bumblebee.
I'm just tracing the lines I did.
Let's show me. I can't do it again. I have to do it again.
No, you're fine. Annalise.
Who's right? I should put it through the bumblebee first.
You can do whatever you want, Annalise. Yours is looking good.
What is it? Sorry.
Remember, the bumblebee has 3 major parts: the head, the abdomen, and the bottom part. It's called the thorax.
And the stinger.
The stinger, yes, you can add the stinger onto the bottom of yours. And I think the bumblebees have some little legs here. I didn't even add the legs on. I'll add my legs on now. That's a fat leg I just made. Maybe I'll add some stripes on. Okay.
Mommy, look. I look at me. My
How's it looking?
okay.
Ooh, I'm adding some yellow to mine. Sometimes you see the yellow on the bumblebees. Sometimes they're brown.
Mommy, no. She's carrying the pollen.
That's fine.
I think I have to do over.
No, that's
Oh,
good.
Annalise, you don't need to do anything over. You're doing a good job. What color flower should my bumblebee be on? Something bright? Maybe
Mine's
orange?
gonna be a rainbow.
Beautiful rainbow. I'm gonna do like a reddish pink flower here.
So mine's gotta be perfect and rainbow.
Beautiful.
Mommy, look. This is the grass.
Mhm.
And this is the line.
Okay, and then
And the bumblebee is going to be
Wanna see?
rainbow. That looks good.
Thank you.
it's a flower. So you forgot to do the thing that is better for the flowers.
I know.
You can do it more than one bumblebee. You can make a flower. You can make a sky behind your bumblebee. I just did a flower because that's how the
Oh,
picture.
it's big.
That's just how the picture had a flower. Oh, the flower smells good. The bumblebee landed on the flower because what? The bumblebee likes what's the flower have? Pollen. Pollen in the middle of the flower. The bumblebee loves the smell of the nice flowers. How's yours coming, Ayat? Good? What color are you doing? Is anyone gonna make the grass or sunshine?
I am.
Maybe.
My hand is on.
Maybe I'll add a stem onto my flower. Got my green here.
So cute.
I'm coloring the face. Look at my
Oh, you're gonna make a smiley face on the bumblebee.
Oh. Mommy, I think both are better than mine. I think both are better than mine.
Come on. Just keep working on yours.
How's yours coming out yet? Who wants to hold? Can anyone hold theirs up and show me, or is it too wet?
Mine's is too wet.
Okay. Maybe when you're done, you can point your camera down because I would love to see how you're making yours.
Oh.
Look at that, I'm adding some purple to my flower because it's my favorite color.
I made a lot of them.
What did you do? You made a lot of bees?
I made a lot of these. Now I make the rest.
How many did you make?
This.
Really?
1, 2, yellow show me. Yellow show me.
Okay.
Oh, my yellow, at least my yellow was getting funny too. Mine was turning black, my yellow.
Well, mine's is not showing up.
I know. My yellow was turning like, I needed a lot. I needed to press hard. With
Oh,
my
nice.
brush.
Yellow.
I need to see, you have to press hard with the paintbrush to do yellow. Hayat, what do you have to say, honey?
Right, this.
Green and mine. Is that yellow?
I'm having a little bit of lagging.
Why?
Tell me,
Huh?
what do you have to say, Hayat?
No, it's strong.
It works. Thank you, Mama.
Okay.
That is a funny noise.
That was a funny noise you just made. What was that? I had at least.
Now it's yellow.
Oh, okay.
Let's go for this.
¿Quieres enseñar un poquito lo que estás haciendo?
No, what's needed? So, this is this.
It's
No,
brown.
I need black.
What do you need black for?
Could you do the lines?
Is it not black?
No.
You can use brown.
Oh, what about this?
Oh, I tried it.
Yeah, can I see your picture? Are you all done? Are you adding more details? You adding more details, are you? Oh, you're an artist.
No. Yeah. I like to be
Here's mine.
and everything.
I put a little bit of a sky behind mine.
No.
You can do it with pencil.
I know that.
Well, there's no black one. Or it's red. Right?
Purple. At least you can definitely use purple.
I'm driving it.
She said you can use purple.
I would think that would be pretty.
Okay.
When I mixed some of my colors together, they made like a brown color.
Can't see it. Do purple.
Hey, I got a
You can-
question for you. Does anyone remember what I said? Oh, you weren't here yesterday, but I might know. Do you remember what the bumblebees and the butterflies, they go through a certain process? It starts with an M. Remember they turn into a chrysalis and then they emerge. You know what that's called? We talked about it yesterday. It's called metamorphosis. And that's where the butterfly or the bumblebee turns into the new, when they start out small, remember the little egg, and then they form and they turn into a butterfly? The bumblebee does the same thing. The butterfly and the bumblebee both go through metamorphosis to turn into their full-size bee.
Yeah.
Did you know that the butterfly and the bumblebee have that in common? They are similar.
Worse.
Did you add your antennas on the top of the head?
Ya, pinta tus flowers.
Do you have your wings?
Then, oh, this hope is broken.
All right, girls, take a picture and send it to me because you're working very hard and you're being very good artists. We are going to be out of time, guys. Whoa, I love your colors. You had a great detail. Awesome.
Please,
Yes, you're doing awesome.
No bits in there yet.
Girls, I want you to have a good weekend, and I'll see you Monday. And we have more super fun stuff next week. All right, girls? Oh, that looks great. Look at that. And it's smiling.
I forgot to color this one.
Will you add more? Go ahead. Finish it up. It looks awesome. And yeah, you're doing great details. See how yours looks different than Ayat's? And mine too. Everyone did their own way, and they all look beautiful.
Is that green?
All right, girls, have an awesome week. And I will see you Monday.